Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel again. Once again, I want to apologize for not being able to do the uploads a little bit sooner. As I said in my previous videos, I was a little under the weather, and I also do um, private readings as I do workings most every other day. So I do keep busy, but here I am doing the monthly tarot readings. I tried to get to them as soon as I could. I'm doing the 5 card spread, which is the the 5 elements, which is earth, air, fire, and water, and the last being spirit, which is spiritual advice. Throughout the months, I will be doing different types of spreads, and I encourage you all to actually comment below, message me or private message me, and let me know which are the spreads you guys resonate with best. So then I can continue or go off of that. Um, Again, like I said, the 5 card spread is the element of earth, earth being the material world, anything that has to do with profession, work, financial, and then air, which is intellect, communication, how we interact or how we will interact or communicate with other people throughout the month of September. And then fire is a challenge, which is what you may have to overcome through the month of September, or what you may have to focus or work on to get through the month of September. And water is all about emotions, which has to do with relationships or love relationships, I should say. Oh, we have a card out already. And and finally, spiritual advice is basically the advice that will be given to you for the month of September. So again, this reading is for Leos, my Leos. So Spirit, what are the messages for Leos for the month of September 2016? Spirit, what are the messages for Leos for the month of September 2016? Spirit, what are the messages for Leos for the month of September 2016? And again, I do want to mention that I am doing the live shuffles. I mean, this is time consuming, and I can definitely cut this out and just get to the reading. But I want you guys to see the more organic approach that I do to all my readings, as I would do on my live readings. Um, I don't practice or put any or prepare myself basically. And not that I have anything against that. I mean, I'm all for whatever works for the tarotist. But me myself, um, it takes concentration and meditation. But I'd rather just do the organic way, or the way that I feel most comfortable with. So nothing is planned here, okay? So again, like I said, this is for Leos for the month of September 2016. This is going to be my last shuffle, okay? Spirit, what are the messages for Leos September 2016? So 2 cards came out already, which is for your Earth sector and for your communications sector. So then we have the challenge, your emotions, and finally, spiritual advice. Okay? So in your Earth sector, when it comes to work and finances, you have the Ace of Wands. So this is definitely a new beginning, something new approaching you, or a new opportunity coming to you. Definitely take advantage of it. For those of you who are currently not working, this is definitely a good omen. I can, or it's actually advising you, or giving you the advice to actually, now is the time to start applying. Now is the time to actually get yourself out there and try to get that job that you've been wanting to get. Reach out more than anything, because aces are all about new beginnings and and new things coming to you. But because it is the Ace of Wands, Wands is all about action because it's a fire. So definitely you're gonna have to go out of your way to actually get that job you're looking for, or to apply yourself to getting a job. But more than anything, it's a definite good omen. There's a butterfly here in this picture, which to me is on a spiritual realm. So that's telling me the opportunities of you getting a good job, you may be led to it, or you may be, your intuition may kick in. So definitely follow your intuition, because it's definitely a guarantee. By the mid of September, if not the ending of September, you're going to start a new job or a new profession. For those of you who are currently working, this is definitely a good omen. It's telling you by the month of, or in the month of September, the beginning of the month of September, new money is going to start coming in. So if you've been waiting on a loan, or you've been waiting on someone that owes you money, or anything that has to do with money, and speaking on money wise, um, there's definitely new opportunities or new ventures coming to you, or new opportunities coming to you that are going to increase or make money on the side. So definitely go with that. Be open to new possibilities and new opportunities. Okay. So we're definitely starting the month very good. Again, we're going into the air element now, which is communications, how you communicate with other people or how they communicate with you. And Leos, you guys have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is all about moving on to better things, moving on to calmer waters. If you've been stressed, perhaps because of money wise or because of work wise, definitely you're moving on. You're moving on to better opportunities. Um, you're moving on to new possibilities or a new job. Like I said, this is definitely a good omen, because this is talking about new beginnings and a new workplace or a new work opportunity. And with the Six of Wands, there's definitely going to be some type of communication coming back and forth, but more so that's going to move you in the direction of leaving the past behind and moving on to calmer waters, or more steady, financially speaking, more steady. When we talk about money, going onto a more steady, I guess, grounding, for work wise or money wise. Also, because it is the Six of Swords is all about communication. It's definitely in the element of its element, which is a communication in air. So definitely, there may be a person or a friend or a colleague even, or even a relative, someone that is coming to visit, in the month of September, and it can be a person that lives a few zip codes away from yours. It's not someone that's traveling across waters or that is far. It's more so like a road trip or something like that, for the month of September. So definitely there'd be some kind of reconnection with an old friend or a relative, or someone that's coming out, to visit you or to see you, or even because of a gathering or something, that there's going to require some type of road trip. Okay, and it can go both ways. It can also represent you taking a road trip to a family gathering or something like that. um so yeah. Moving on to your challenge for the month of September, you have the King of Wands, definitely your element. The King of Wands, because it's a general reading, it doesn't necessarily mean a male figure. It can be a female, and it's a representation of your sun sign, which is for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. um because you have this in the challenge position. The challenge position, usually the King of Wands is someone that is very outgoing, that likes to get things done, that doesn't, you know, is not very, I guess, particular on planning. It's more so on once the urge strikes, or you get an idea, you go out there and you actually do it, and you don't really think about it. As a challenge, um, because this card usually represents a person that is not very, what's the word? I see the King of Wands as someone that reacts very quickly, but in a more so mature way, because obviously it's a king. If it would have been like a page or a knight, they might act impulsively. And it's coming up as a challenge. So to me, it's taking on the role, or it's encouraging you to take on the role of the King of Wands. So it can also represent, like I said, it's a general reading, so it can represent of both female and male. But even if you're a male and you're taking on more so of the woman energy, which would be a little bit more passive, compared to the King of Wands, a little bit more tamed. I wouldn't say so tamed, because it is wands, but still somewhat tamed. The king is totally the opposite of that. And because it's coming up as a challenge, it's definitely encouraging you to take action, um, to stand your ground in whatever it is that you want, or whatever it is that you're wanting at the present time. And like I said, for those of you who are currently looking for a job, it's encouraging you to go out there and actually sell yourself, to actually apply yourself into getting a job. And like I said, by the mid of September, you guys are definitely going to start working. For those of you who are working, um, this can also be a representation of like within your family. Maybe you're taking a more passive role, and it's encouraging you for the month of September to definitely stand your ground, to be dominant even if you have to in certain aspects or in your personality. Don't be so passive. Passiveness sometimes can come off as weak, or it can also come off as a person that's indecisive because you can't make up your mind, or you can make up, you know, make a choice basically. So this is encouraging you for the month of September to be more dominant, to be more aggressive in whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve. And I guarantee you that it will get you there very much quicker. Okay. So moving on to love and relationships with the element of water, and you have definitely a water card. You have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a person or a mature man that is of a water sign. It can be Scorpio, it can be Pisces or Cancer, and this is a person that's more mature. So perhaps for those of you who are currently in a relationship, this is asking you to take on the role, or maybe your partner may be taking on the role for the month of September of the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is all about follow your dreams, follow your intuition, um, making rational decisions, but more than rational decisions, following your gut instinct. And as as in a relationship, it's definitely telling you that either you or your other partner is going to take on the role of being a very compassionate person this month, very understanding, very nurturing type of energy. And it can also represent you. Like I said, it is a general reading. So you may take that approach as far as like in a relationship. A lot of communication and a lot of understanding. If you can see in this picture, there's like um, this huge shell, and the water right, you know, below him. So that to me is actually being able to capture those emotions and actually being able to express them vocally. So a lot of understanding, a lot of loving in this energy. For those of you who are currently single, perhaps there's a water sign that's interested in you. This person's going to be much more mature than you are. um, and it's like I said, it can representation, it can be both female and male, water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. This person has either already have or came in contact with you. It's someone you know or someone you've worked with in the past. And when I say work with, uh, that just came to my mind. So perhaps you've came in contact with this person in a work related field, but it can also represent a person. More than likely, you've already met this person, or this person is already in your life, whether you know them personally or not. It can even be a person that is within your circle, within your inner circle of friends, or it can be a friend of your inner circle with your own personal friends. But this is definitely a mature energy, a person that is very, very centered and stable with their emotions and knows exactly what they're looking for. So, like I said, those of you who are not in a relationship at the moment, definitely in the month of September, there's a water sign that's going to make itself or its presence known, and let you know that they are definitely interested. So, I'm curious to know. Definitely comment below, message me, or let me know how that turns out for you guys, Leos. And finally, in your spiritual advice, you have the Tower. And the tower has many different symbols, just like every other card in the tarot. I mean, it depends on how it falls. Um, but I definitely see this as a spiritual advice. Is definitely you have had Leos. You guys have had some type of shakeup or some type of change. And when I see this in as a spiritual advice, it's already happened. So some type of major change, life changing um, circumstances have already arose in your life, have already happened, are in the passing now. But more than anything, this is as an advice, this is encouraging you to not go against the change. um, it's like, I'm not sure if you can see, but you see a lightning bolt strike the top, and to me, the top in the tower is your crown chakra. So it's like you opening up, finally opening up, and you're higher self or your spirit guides communicating with you or having some type of communication or enlightenment. And this is, like I said, it's already in the passing, so it's already happened. So for the month of September, what this is encouraging you to do is either to become more spiritual or to not ignore your intuition, to not ignore the signs that you are shown. And I have a feeling like you guys have been being guided from August all the way to September, uh, guided through some type of emotional roller coaster. And this is definitely as an advice. This is telling you, listen to your intuition. If you have some type of you know spontaneous thought or some type of spontaneous idea, go with your intuition and follow it, and it's going to guide you to either a your happiness, or it's going to guide you to a step, another stepping stone to get you to where you're supposed to be. So pay very close attention throughout the month of September, for those type of aha moments, for those type of feeling like something's pulling you or pushing you towards something. um, Sometimes we use our rational very very much, our intellect and our analyzation skills, that we kind of forget about our intuition. And this month, for the month of September, definitely listen to your intuition, let it guide you, and you will not be disappointed. Okay. So again, like I said, you guys let me know, comment below, message or subscribe. Definitely subscribe, and let me know if this reading the 5 card spread resonates best with you guys, or if there's another one you guys prefer. Like I've been saying in all my videos throughout the month, I will be doing different types of spreads, and you guys just give me feedback, and it will be greatly appreciated. So I hope all you Leos have a great month. I wish you guys the very best, and we'll be seeing from each other soon. Okay, bye bye.